So here we have a transformations of graphs problem for us to do. It's a multiple choice question. If you haven't had a good read of it, I suggest that you pause the video now and have a good read of it. Be aware that the information in the bottom left corner is just information that might help us with this question. Okay, I'm going to assume that you paused the video and had a good read of it. So let's have a look at the shape of the graph. We can see from the shape of the graph and by the possibilities of the multiple choice questions that this is a graph that has been transformed from y equals the square root of x. So the graph of y equals the square root of x looks something like this with a point at 0, 0. We can see that there is a reflection in the y-axis. Now down here I have underlined that if there is a reflection in the y-axis, then the value of n must be negative. So we can say that, well, it's going to have to look something like y equals the square root of negative x, or negative 1x. You wouldn't have to put the brackets in there, but you'll see why I'm going to do that later. It has also been translated by b units down, so then the graph would be y equals the square root of negative x minus b. Now if you're going to say minus b and not plus b, you want to put in a thing there just saying that you're going to assume that because it's going down, it's going to be going minus a positive number. So that b, assuming b is a number greater than 0. If you were going to say y equals the square root of negative x plus b, then we'd be assuming that b is a negative number on the graph. Okay, now here's the last bit, and that's the translation of a units to the right. So if we're going to put that translation in, well, that would be the value c in our general rule for transforming graphs, and c would have to be negative to go to the right. So here we're using a, so I'm just going to say y equals the square root of negative x minus a, and then minus b. I'm just going to get rid of my past workings out to make sure that this is clear. So we've got x minus a and then just that minus b at the end. So here we're assuming that b is a positive number, and a is also a positive number. So this is, none of the answers look exactly like this. You'll notice that there's no brackets. So what I'm going to do is expand the brackets. So we're going to have y equals the square root of negative x plus a, when we expand those brackets, minus b. We still have a and b being greater than 0. So if we have a look at the answers, we actually have one of these as the answers, and that's C, where a and b are greater than 0, which is what I've written. And the only thing that's different that you'll notice is they have a minus x. This part here, negative x plus a, is the same as a minus x. So that is going to be your answer. Thank you for watching.